But let's find out a bit more about what you do and like first of all, how did you get into it? Like, what did you have a background that's similar to that kind of like, I don't know, project management or something, and went into it? Like, how did you get into wedding coordination?
She's admirable.
She's
a tout. She's
I'm on the road.
You just wanted money.
I'm always
she can command people.
No, so while I was at uni, I was into events. Again, it was not planned. It was just literally fresh as fair. Stumbled into our square, and there were these three goats. My big bros, shout out to them.
Oh, real people. Oh, she said three goats. I thought she was going to
I thought it was actual goats. I said, this sounds like a Nollywood film.
Let me get my music ready.
I saw these three goats.
And they had that suitcase speaker, you know, the one that you can drag And they were just playing music. And then turns out they were promoting for a rave that they were doing for Freshers Fair. Ended up, you know, vibing to the Afro beats that they was playing and whatnot. Had a conversation. And then they're like, oh yeah, like we do events. Would you like to promote? Whatever. At the time, I was just give her any opportunity to be in the social world because I've always been like an extrovert, whatever. So it has a reason why I'm going through all of this story. But yeah, so ended up doing events through that. And then one of the guys, one of the three goats, he had a friend that came to one of the events that we were doing. And, you know, we started talking, whatnot. We then grew a relationship. Went to visit that friend in his house one time just to check in. And Fumini, who is actually my boss, I guess, she's the founder of Touch of Heaven. She was at the house. She's friends with him as well. So we was just chilling, 3 Nigerians at the house. You know, it's going to be a fun day. Talking. And she asked me like, oh, so how do you know said friend? I was like, gave backstory and whatnot. She's like, oh, cool. How do you know him? She too was kind of event similar, whatever. And I was like, oh, so what do you do? She's like, oh, wedding plan. I was like, what? I do events with XYZ. Like, all right. Like, do you have any plans to do that further? Whatnot. Like, do you know what? I didn't initially, but now that I'm in it, I can see myself doing this because I'm an extrovert, as I mentioned. I like a good time and all that stuff. She's like, okay, cool. Like, what would you feel about shadowing me one time at a wedding? And I was like, do you know what? Why absolutely not? Like it was lockdown. This was 2021. So we were just about to come out of lockdown. I was like, let me just try something new. I'm all for trying something new. So then we had a wedding, I think like 4 months later. So that was the one that I shadowed her. And it was a Congolese wedding with a Nigerian.
That's wild.
Was it? It was Congolese, sorry.
Hey, bare friend.
Bare dancer.
Just Lingala.
You know, paso lady. You know, paso lady.
What? For you know, you can just cuss yourself.
Literally. Whatever he said, we don't endorse it. Just in case it's bad. If it's good, thank you.
I'm joking.
It's just a
banter. Banter. Don't cancel me. Thank you.
Don't worry.
So yeah, long story short, I shadowed her and then she was like, do you know what? You're diligent. You kind of get it. You look like you would be a great fit for the company. One conversation led to another. And 3 years later, 3 years later.
You're out here just coordinating.
I've always wanted to ask,
for people that are in the wedding space, do you, after a while, get desensitized to the sensation of it all? Like, because you've been to so many weddings, it's like, okay, here we go again. Then this one's going to do speech, this one will cry.
Yeah, the auntie's coming. She's already coming. This
like,
is the trouble someone.
Is it a bit like, here we go again, it's just work now? Or do you still feel the magic of a wedding?
I think because I'm still early on into it, it's all still euphoria for me.
Really?
Yes. And I say that because just like anything and anyone, no 2 weddings are the same. As I mentioned earlier, like you can have I'm just going to say saloon because I can never say Sierra Leone, right?
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone.
The saloons and the Nigerians, like that wedding, it was so different.
Sierra Leone.
You will never know because somebody will now watch this and say, no, it's Sierra Leone.
No, it's Sierra Leone.
Huh?
Sierra Leone.
Okay.
I beg, relax.
So yeah, like seeing that culture and like how they do their things, it's like, oh my gosh, like wow. And that was actually my first Igbo wedding. So actually seeing the Igbo traditional rites live, it was like, oh my gosh, like I see this in the movies. It's nice to see it in real life.
Yeah.
So for me, early in my, I guess, career with wedding coordinating, it's all very much fun for me.
Styles.
Yeah. Maybe give me another 10 years in this, I might tell you absolutely
That's
not.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
I think it's good that you feel that way though, because I feel like some people, even after you said 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Some people after a year and a half, they're already like,
and they love that.
How many weddings do you do a year? How many weddings do you do a year?
Personally, because there's many of us on the team, so we kind of separate it. I do on average like 5 a year, but the company last year, for instance, we took on 30 weddings through the whole year, and this year at the moment we've got 20.
Bank, bro.
Still leaving grace of God.
That's bank.
It's all the grace of God.
That means you must have a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely fun when it's not sorry's prayers. In the sense of aunties and wahalas and things going left and whatnot. But yeah, definitely a good. Because I have a career that I'm on the path of, so I'm in accounting. It's for me.
I have a career. I'm in accounting.
Listen, you never
talk
know
your
who's
stuff.
listening.
City girl.
If you need an accountant.
I'm a city girl.
I'll be accounting and
I'm a
stuff.
city girl.
Accounting full time. And
Yeah,
then obviously this is kind of like
it's part time for me.
We love a
yeah.
hustle. We love a hustle. We love a hustle.
listen,
You're hardworking somebody. Well done. Well done.
So in that sense, like the wedding side of stuff, it's a nice balance of life for
It's
me.
like an escape from...
Exactly, especially with it not being like, back to back, weekly or monthly for me. It's like I have something to look forward to. This year, for instance, I had one in April, had one in May, and I've got one in July. So it's like there's something to plan ahead for and all that, and I like that.
And somebody it's just fun, like sometimes you go and it's actually a good time.
And the mixes of like small weddings, big weddings. I'm not gonna lie though, your boys' one was my biggest wedding.
Is it? How many?
Shout out my boys.
Was it 600 or
650?
Yeah, 650.
Was it actually 650?
In the end.
That's mad.
In the
It didn't feel like, no, but it didn't feel like
It's
it.
because we're protected, bro.
Yeah.
Because majority of it is family, I guess.
Oh,
and the thing is, I think people come in waves, innit? So it does. You don't feel it all at once.
Actually, you would know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you don't feel it all at once.
Yeah, no, it's a nice.
What would you?
So I was going to ask you, what does the prep before the wedding look like? Like how much prep as a coordinator are you going through, or is it mainly the day?
So I think at this point I'd need to mention that there's 2 roles. There's the wedding planning and there's the wedding coordinating. So if, for instance, a client is taking on the full wedding planning package,
like 6 months before, no?
It's months. You need to have inquired at least a year to 6 months to a year in advance. And in that 6 months to a year before the wedding, it's a bunch of phone calls, like meetings into the late hours, calling vendors, calling venues, and God help you want to do a destination wedding and you have time zone issues.
Yeah, Bissy's planning all on his own.
Nah, Mrs.
The Lord help you.
I mean, you two together. Bissy doesn't want planner. He wants to save back.
No, I hear it.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
I'm joking.
No, but even
She's
in
saying
that
like,
sense,
bro, this is my whole job. Like, this is my whole livelihood, bro.
No, but even in that sense, you don't always have to get a full wedding planning service.
Yeah, I think the coordinating is vital. I think you would flop.
You need somebody.
I think anyone that thinks they could have a wedding without coordinating, they actually
you're lying to yourself. I'm so sorry.
You're going to have the most.
I mean, it's a production, isn't it? So
it's a whole project management system.
You need people on deck.
Because at bro's wedding, every time I used this, I was seeing you guys. I'm like,
they were everywhere.
In my head,
everywhere.
I was just saying, thank God these people are here.
Literally, like everywhere. Like if I'm going outside, there'll be one in the door.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay? Do you guys need anything?
Because
you guys are coming out in 15 minutes. You need to get ready. You're next, guys.
You're next. Dying.
Charge your own hand.
Yeah. I said, wow.
Everything is on hand. We even have an emergency kit. First aid kit, emergency kit. Anybody need a quick dab up of the deodorant? We got you. You need lip gloss? We got you. Anything we got? Yeah.
It's uncle you're smelling.
Yeah, bro, slide it to it.
Bro, hold that.
Because family on the day, there's too much emotion. Family in the day, like there's too much emotion.
Yeah.
Too engaged in the day, so it's good to have.
What would you say the hardest part of a wedding is for you from a coordinator's perspective?
Ooh. I didn't prepare myself for that one.
Just what do you find tough? Like,
or would you say you like the least?
Yeah,
definitely the long hour phone calls.
Okay. Oh, the prep before.
The prep can be very hectic, especially when you're juggling life. Like, for instance, a career that's full time. So, for Minnie, bless her, she's the one that suffers this the most. But if I actually digress from that, for me personally, I would say the hardest part is errors that could have been avoided occurring on the day. And half the time you'll find that it's vendors, unfortunately, that cause those errors.
You know yourself. You know yourself.
Being late, not coming with the right things.
What type of vendors usually?
What's the worst vendor? Let's
I
out them.
Shade
brother, listen up.
Let's shame them.
I'm not here to complain.
Is it for
bash? It's a safe space.
Is it photographers? Is it videographers?
It's a safe space. It's not going anywhere.
Is it MUAs?
We love you guys. We wish many more jobs.
It's a safe space. It's not going anywhere. Trust me.
Is it MUAs are late all the time?
No, actually, they have no choice but to be there. But
yeah, MUAs on job.
Photographers,
they tend to be quite good.
They're on time as well because they start.
So easy then.
It's people that start from the reception time down.
Oh, so like
they're the ones that are
people,
what about food people?
No, food company.
She said.
There's levels to the She'll get.
But she didn't confirm or deny it. She didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Thank you.
I just said, hey.
NDAs have been signed.
I just said, hey.
Fair enough.
No, but literally, it's when things like that happen. Like, I've had an instance where we called a vendor at like 5 p.m. Like, where are you? You were supposed to have been here
today.
You were supposed to have been here since 1 p.m. It's 5 p.m.
No, he violated. No, he violated.
Yeah, like
that's
it's
not even
5
funny.
p.m. Where are you?
Where was it?
Oh, I'm 10 minutes away. No, you're not. Because now 10 minutes has passed. I've called you again.
When you
Where
get here in 10 minutes time, just have your money in the hand.
Like,
that he
you get
paid
it?
What the hell?
I'm
10 minutes away.
What kind of vendor is that, bro?
Just be sending my deposit. Just be sending my deposit.
Just have the money.
Just be sending my deposit.
And then there was an
That's
instance.
mad.
There was somebody as well that came, and we were calling her. She wasn't picking up. Literally, she purposely ignored our calls. When she was like 2 minutes, she eventually picked up. She's like, I'm outside. Cool, you're outside. Entered into the venue now, and we're like, Ma, like, you're supposed to have been here like 2 hours ago. You know? Bless her. She came to say, no, I was told my arrival time was 11. Ask me what time it was that she was saying that.
1.
Your arrival time is 11 a.m.
And you're late.
And you're strolling it at 1 p.m.
You're being wrong and strong to
and
say.
you are telling me that no, my
man seen
arrival time was 11.
Have you man seen the clip here of a guy? He's in court, and he's been charged.
Oh yeah,
stealing.
he's driving.
No, he's been charged with stealing a Dolphins t-shirt, And
he's wearing a Dolphins
but he's
t-shirt.
wearing the Dolphins
There's
t-shirt.
another one that's wearing.
The one
that's driving.
He's banned for
And he's
driving,
on a-
did it?
He's
Yeah,
been
I've seen
banned
that.
for
But the
driving.
thing is, that actually got cleared up because it was a clerical error that he was actually banned for. The ban got suspended 2 years prior, but it was still on the system.
Yeah, they do that with fines actually. Digressing, I have 6 points on my license.
Hey,
And
No,
that
I've been. I had 9.
Oh,
I had 12.
it expires this
Yeah,
year.
he's my chief.
But I have to wait till next year for it to be cleared off.
Yeah, that's how it does it.
Yeah,
That's how they do
12.
it. I had 12.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
0 though.
Same.
Yeah.
Free the gang, I
Free.
can.
Ronnie Rose.
Shout out nice insurance prices.
Come on.
Wait, you still haven't actually answered the worst thing.
The worst thing is that like
Vendors.
vendors like
Yeah.
doing the silliest of things and
Okay.
like you said, wrong and strong, like no, and then having attitude on top of it. It's just like
Oh, that must be annoying. You must deal with like a lot of.
Black people.
I don't want to say aunties, but you must, because for me, because I've done 360 business as well, and I think one of the most difficult people to deal with sometimes is aunties, isn't it? Like, there's that side of you that wants to be very respectful due to upbringing, but then sometimes they really do push your limits, like, and you even look at them like prioritize the couple in this environment, like act with some decorum. So, like, how do you deal with the types of characters you would meet at these weddings? Because there's an element
Conflict-
of you want to be
conflict resolution.
respectful, but then it's like you want to do a good job for your client, and if this person's a barrier to you doing a good job, like, how do you just auntie? I beg.
So, on the first basis, going into every wedding, we have to have this. Sorry, trying to eat and talk at the same time.
Don't worry.
Still being a lady with it, you know?
You're at home. Don't worry. Take your time.
you kind of need to have this level of indifference going into every wedding. How you're met is how you kind of need to be prepared to meet the person back. You know, if you're exciting, if you're lovely, it's going to be absolutely lovely with you. If you're going to be rude, if you're going to be cold, we won't be cold and rude with you, but we would meet you with a certain level of sternness in the way we would respond to you.
Very business casual.
Exactly. So in that case, like an auntie that's very rude and disrespectful, yes, we would still need to be respectful to you, but we're not dumb. Don't belittle us and think we won't give it back to you. If you're wrong in that scenario, we will address it, but just not with like passive aggressiveness and all those like body languages and stuff like that. So there's no real way to deal with aunties in that sense. It's just keeping it respectful, but very much, this is my role. I was hired to do this. I need to do my job.
Yeah.
And that comes with everything.
I like that, to be honest. I think that's the only way you can kind of deal with it. Because there's still that element of, I need to not disrespect you. Because that's just going to escalate everything. But I need to still show you that I'm here to do a job. Kind of thing.
And I think that sternness is required, because if you're not stern with them, then you aren't good. You are not going to get to. I'm rusty, guys. You are not going to get to deliver what you're supposed to deliver. Like if auntie's causing a ruckus and you can't, calm her down, you can't get her to move away, then that's going to cause confusion.
And I feel
like
sometimes they lean on that sort of fact that we've been brought up a certain way.
To take advantage.
Gives them that extra charge, because I'm sure if it was one of our counterparts of a different race, they may not take that.
I'm so sorry.
You know what I mean?
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Nice voice.
British accent comes out.
I know, Charlie.
So I'm sorry. They bank on that sort of.
That's actually crazy, you know.
No,
Because if you had like white coordinators, aunties would be like,
I don't know why we do that.
That's so weird.
It's crazy
that's
that
so
you mention
odd.
that, because it is something that we do see as well. Like obviously venue owners tend not to be black. It's like an Asian or a white person. And you will see them speaking to them if they ever needed to, with so much like precision and grace. And it's like, and then you now turn around and then it's be like, but no, don't buds me, because you are not budsing.
But I'm the uncle of
right? Like I get it. You have it's like this. In your home, you have your authority. In this scenario, this is my home. You get what I'm trying to say? So don't come into my home demanding and being disrespectful to me kind of thing.
Sometimes we need to show how westernized we are. Not in a rude way. Not in a rude way.
When the
like
phonetics come out.
It's almost like you have to show that, listen, auntie, I respect whatever culture will come from. But we need
I think that rattles the more, you know.
Not, you don't even have to say that, but I'm just saying action. You don't say it. You don't say it. You don't say
all these fefe you're fighting.
I swear.
That's what you're gonna say. All these fefe you're saying to me.
All these, I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, but I'm going to get my food now.
I'll give you someone that can understand you. It's very simple.
I can burn you.
All of your English.
I can burn you.
Oh, when
I can burn
you.
Look, that's my firstborn there.
I have your kind of home.
I have your kind of home.
They'll put out their first child.
No, this is my firstborn. Look, he's 35. Look at you, a small boy. You're a small boy.
But
Do you
don't
know
engage,
who I am?
You don't engage.
Man.
Another thing that I respect about you coordinators is how early you lot start your day. I think that's like, I find that so much, because you basically have to start your day
before the bride.
Not before the. I think they just start.
Our day doesn't end. Put it like that.
Basically, because you're there till the end.
The end, not the end where everyone's leaving.
And then you start your day as basically around the time the makeup artist and all that stuff.
Oh, before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Our day doesn't end.
Right.
So I can talk you through one specific wedding that I've done. It was in Birmingham. So you travel from London to Birmingham. They have dress rehearsal the day before, which is where you practice your walk and all that stuff. I tend to lead on that. That runs to about 10, 11, because obviously everybody getting in and all that stuff. You bank around 8 p.m. 10, 11, you got to make sure everybody is eaten, prepped everything, whatnot. Huh?
Why you mix with everything?
Yeah, it's hospitality. You're coordinating everything.
It's part of the process.
It's part of it.
My coordination
Make
is
sure
going by
everybody's like, even if it's that, but
yeah.
like still making sure that everyone is careful and everything. Got to make sure all bridal gowns, all bridesmaids dresses, groomsmen jackets, trousers, everything. It's all ironed the night before. I spent one wedding hot steaming an entire night.
You did that for them?
I did that.
Wait.
'Cause they got
Bis,
split.
yo, Bis, you see for your wedding,
I
yeah?
need to
For
book
the-
you.
for the
Bis, you see
bridesmaids.
for your wedding, yeah?
No.
Yeah, I can't lie, I need to load that. Thanks.
What,
See that ironing
they should
thing?
iron for you.
Yeah, I need that, man. I need
And that's
that.
even
If
another
you're the
thing.
groom, I mean, I don't. Yeah.
Nah,
he
for
works
the
for him
groom's
because-
man.
That's such a good.
groom's
For the
man.
Agbada, bro.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Come on, can you hear what you say? The iron trouser.
This guy's
They
tight.
gotta do that.
Second man,
Hey, add that to the package, bro.
Honestly.
Yeah,
For
are you going to add money to
For groomsmen.
I'll spray.
The package has already been packaged.
I'll spray. No,
I
I'll
was
spray.
saying
I'll
that.
spray.
Yeah.
I'll spray.
Yeah, you do that until God knows whatever time you finish with that. And then, as you mentioned, hair and makeup. Everybody needs to wake up around 4:00. Women, that is.
Wow.
Around 4:00, you're up. So
Crazy.
that means getting, especially if you've got a very big like bridal party, you need to be up by even 3 if you can. So that's why we need to try and get them in bed around that 10, 11. As soon as dress rehearsals done, everybody bed. She get up by 4. Everybody hair, makeup. Just give or take by 6:00. That's done. Start doing pictures from 7 to 8:30. Pictures, all of that shebang. Church ceremony around 10 thereabouts. So you got to transport everybody from the hotel to the venue. And you need to do that in bits because you got to deep. The limo cannot carry everybody. You got the girls alone, men alone.
So what, would you even help in coordinating like their, I don't know if they've got other modes of transport, making sure everyone's got.
Making sure all phone calls that need to be had have made. If it's an Uber that you're going with, make sure it's booked on time. If it's an uncle or an auntie that's coming to pick you up, making sure we have contact with them to make sure that they're there on time. If it's a limousine that's coming to pick you up, make sure it's there on time. Like it doesn't.
You lot deserve a lot of credit.
It doesn't stop.
No wonder, like, even when we had a conversation, obviously I booked mine before I knew of Touch of Heaven. But
do they have the ironing package?
Yeah, to be honest, I've known this woman, like I've worked with her when I was doing 360.
But do they have
The
the ironing
package is the real question.
Go and ask her for ironing package.
We have ironing package, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll book you
for your wedding. But like, she was asking bare questions.
Yeah.
Oh, sir.
I was like, this thing is like, they want to know everything.
And this is for
It's a
trad.
project.
Bro, when I tell you everything, they want to, even this is folly, they want to know everything, as in top to bottom, everyone's number. Anyone that's involved with the whole day, they must have the number. They must know every aspect of the day. Like, the question just kept flowing. They even sent us like a form. I thought it was going to be a quick form. Form was long.
Yeah.
Couldn't even finish it. And then on the call, more questions. They said, don't worry, we'll have a follow-up call next week. I said, hey.
Yeah. They want you to have a smooth experience.
No, this is just
Exactly.
trad.
Bro.
Because you got to remember, it's a one-day thing. We don't wish to have to do such a day more than once. So all moving parts,
needs to be accounted
everything
for.
needs to be accounted for.
And you have to remember the delivery is literally like, that's what their whole reputation is based
Oh,
on.
yeah, true.
And it's
So
also
it's
what
like-
banks on
Project
exactly.
management.
Actually, that's a good point.
Exactly.
The
It all
delivery
banks
is
on
project
us getting
Because
it right.
if the day doesn't go smooth, who's your coordinator?
Yeah,
Who's your
literally.
coordinator?
And then before you know it,
Is
cancel
it?
culture enters the mix,
If
and
it goes to Twitter, long
problem.
day.
That's the pray. You know, we always pray.
not to make
Whenever
it sure.
God, I beg, as we are going like this,
No, it's
nothing
true.
sure.
Have you ever had like a mad difficult wedding and you're like,
Yeah, like
Hey,
a mad
that was a
client.
close one.
No, not to that level. Not to that level. And God will never have to. in Jesus'
Amen.
name.
Amen. Hallelujah.
It's a
Nah.
lot.
But honestly, I respect you lot. I think you lot should just get more credit for what you do.
Because I was going to say that it's crazy because a very good coordinator might not get noticed because they're so good.
Exactly.
You lost me there.
Nice.
I get what you mean.
Because the day has
Everything's
gone
just
so
running
smoothly.
smoothly.
It's like this. It's like this. If this camera turns off and this light turns off, we're gonna talk about the studio we're in, and people be like, "Rah, that studio you go to." Da, 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 da. But the fact no one talks about it is like
everything's running
everything
smoothly.
runs smoothly. So it's very interesting.
So, in other words, even bad publicity is publicity.
No.
Got
Bad
to
So we
publicity.
should go and be doing.
You're very far.
Let's say
We should not do
she's not
bad
connected.
things.
She's like this.
No.
Your
Let's
Wi-Fi is
say-
not connected.
Let's
at
say you're
all.
a manager, yeah? You're a manager, you're managing a team, right? The fact that you don't have to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, no, I get it.
That's a good thing.
I get it.
If you have to keep sweating as the manager,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
taught
Your
your
team
team
is-
correctly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
in regards to you lot, what he's basically saying is, imagine a wedding day, and everything went to plan. The vendors, everything was patterned. There was no issues, whatever. That means you lot have done a good job. You coordinated efficiently.
Guys, by the way,
and that might mean that no one bigs you lot up.
And that's what
I got the reference, by the way. Just putting that out there.
She said I'm a smart person.
Statement
Don't
was
worry.
just meant to be pure. Joking! I'm just joking.
no worries.
If it's a joke, we're meant to laugh.
Wow.
But you did laugh.
I
Didn't
suppose.
laugh.
You did laugh.
Hey,
It was just a
the
confused
spirit of
laugh.
Jumoke has returned.
The spirit of Jumoke.
Come
This is
back.
why she was cheating him DLT motor. You think I've forgotten?
Wait,
She
what?
was kissing guys in DLT motor.
not you.
Jumoke?
Oh, for people
Okay,
just tuning
okay,
in
but
and
to
just
say-
say, I'm Jumoke, in theory.
No, what we will do is make this part 2.
Because I just
And we'll
late.
start
So
a video with cheating in motor. And since she was cheating in DLT motor, you'll be
funny.
wounded.
Don't ruin
but
my reputation.
because
okay.
I think it would be very not hard to publicize yourself, but I think it's like if you're really good, it's like people would know to think, oh, who was your coordinator? It might be different. Like, so how would you market yourself?
There's a coin flip on that though, because a really good coordinator, should the wedding go really, really well, could get picked up by the blogs.
Okay.
For such a great.
Okay.
When Bella
And to be
Naija
honest,
carry you,
you get acted in all the pictures and stuff.
I know the behavior.
Okay, cool. Makes sense.
Once Bella Naija can
their
carry
thing is
you
powerful.
like this,
Yeah, that thing.
Bro,
You're global.
trust me.
That
One of my
thing's
boys
you're global.
yeah.
took him like.
So yeah, no, it's definitely a
I saw
coin
you.
flip.
Anyway. You twice million Niger, yeah? Well done, bro. Well done, man.
Don't worry.
Well
Even
done.
more
You did
than
well,
that.
man. You did well.
Wait, what went on Bella Naija? Sorry.
His proposal.
Oh my god!
How many likes again? What, 15,000?
You don't know he's
or
a
something?
celebrity.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's it. We have a celeb among us.
Oh wow!
Yeah, sitting with,
wish.
please.
I
Yeah, sitting
wish.
with very.
How did that work, by the way? Did they just credit you? They didn't put money in.
No, so my friend who's a photographer, he captured the day. He's amazing. Nelson Nita, you probably heard about him. But yeah, he's got a great relationship with them. So when they saw the photo, they reached out to him and they wanted to post it. And then they just asked for us to give a bit of background about who we are. And then they posted it on their website and then the photo on their page.
Do you know what? I know somebody as well who got carried by Bella Naija, and it seems like that's
Their
the process.
pool is
Yeah.
massive.
That's
As in the amount of
crazy.
followers you'll get after they post you is ridiculous. Like it's so powerful.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
sure.
powerful. Bella Naija, you man. Doing your thing.
done.
Touch of heaven. Make sure
Doing
you
their
touch
thing
them.
too.
Hey, we're
As
waiting
well.
for you to
So
spoil
So how many more
us,
weddings you got this year now?
Oof. I've lost track of counts, but me personally.
Back off.
Hey,
She did it on purpose.
Sorry, that was Jumoke. That was
Listen.
Jumoke. That was Jumoke.
This guy won't let you rest when you make a mistake.
No,
Yeah.
I hope
It's
you did
fine,
on
he does it
purpose.
to all of us.
I'm
She said, "I lost count track." Is that what she
Yeah,
said?
track of
Count.
count.
That is the
count.
right way to say it, no?
No, you have no.
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 How
I
do you
lost
say
track
it?
of time, or I lost track of thoughts.
I know
Lost
track
track
of
of
count.
count.
I've just never heard anyone say I've lost track
No,
of
to be
count.
fair, you know, busy,
thing is,
busy. You're right.
I've
You
lost
jumped the
track
gun.
of count.
The
I'm
thing
right,
is-
no?
You
No,
are
you
right.
know what it is?
Yeah.
Technically, it's not wrong.
But
it
I've
sounds
never
like
heard
it's not
it.
right.
Yeah, it does.
Like, it
It
sounds-
There's
sounds
no
fresh.
technical.
Man,
She's right.
No,
fam.
technically, but
Wait,
it sounds.
Don't make
A
me
lot
feel
of things
like
are technically right, but
And what's the name of that
Like singlet.
honourable? What's that
Yeah.
name of that honourable that it says take
Oh,
take Manu
Ijaga.
Fasin? Yeah, the Ibu Aga or the Iga Aga.
Man said I lost track of counts.
Yeah.
It
I stopped
sounds
counting.
mad.
I
Hey,
lost
No,
track
it,
of
no, it
count.
does.
I
It
stopped
does.
counting.
no.
Is
Sorry,
that
sir,
when
I
they
lost
say? Is that
track
when
of
they
count.
say
This
gumption,
girl,
fam?
this
That's
girl
proper
learned English in
but it's
Surulere,
fresh.
bro.
I learned it
Were
in
you
Ibadan,
born in the UK?
actually. No, I wasn't.
Oh,
I was born in
wow.
Lagos.
Hey, sister.
Oh,
fair
yeah,
enough.
Britico.
I'm a Britico.
Oh,
But
get
it's fresh,
out of
though, it's
here.
fresh. I went in hospital. God bless you.
When did you arrive?
First time in 2000 and I want to say 7.
Yeah.
I always mix it up if it's 2007,
Girl was
2008.
born and bred in Niger.
Yeah, you did your
Yeah.
due diligence.
Oh,
tonight.
fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Shout out
true,
to
Naija.
anybody from.
Us one an early one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
we
early.
Do you
bust
think
it
you're
early.
about or no?
Do I think in Yoruba? Would explain.
As in, people who were
fluent. They
yeah,
can
people who are
think in
fluent in
that
Yoruba,
language.
they think in their language, and then when they speak English, they have
Translate
to
it.
translate it into
Oh,
English.
no.
So you think in
no.
English?
That's how you know when you're fluent with a language.
Yeah.
You can think in that language.
Did I tell you I was fluent in
Are you
Oh, but you
fluent?
can speak Yoruba.
I can speak it, but I'm not fluent in
Because
it.
even the stuff you've been saying, it sounds like you sound more like I know how to.
You have
say
the
it properly.
tones.
Listen, speak things with confidence. The Lord gave you authority.
Wait, so you're not actually-
Yo, why is she
You're
body
not
popping?
really that mad.
Why is she body popping?
Spirit of
Bro,
Jumoke.
she started doing
No, spirit of Jumoke.
Yeah,
You
Jumoke.
get-
Fair
Wait,
enough.
Yoruba's not. You get?
No, okay. It's not that it's not great. But because I've lived here for like so long now, all the things I learned in those 7 years of living is just kind of getting
Your
washed a
parents
little
speak to
bit.
you at home.
They do, but it's mainly English as well. Like my thing is not in the Yoruba itself, it's in the delivery of the sentence. I can't lie, Yoruba is a tongue twister.
It's a tough
It
language.
is a-
it is a tongue
Listen,
twister.
I hear you because
It is a
me,
tongue twister.
I understand
Accents, bro.
Yoruba, but then when you want to now come and say,
I gotta
you
do
have to-
calculations.
It's like your tongue wants to do this, bro.
Literally calculating.
I could do a conversation.
And then if you have one word that has so many different pronunciations and they all mean different things.
Yeah. Oh, there's one word.
Yeah.
Obe.
No.
or
The one
bear.
has, like,
Actually, to be fair, the way you
it's
said it's
literally
different.
spot the same for 4 different things.
Yeah.
But it's got accents and they're
Yeah.
4 different things.
Yeah.
Yoruba's complicated.
Owo. That's one.
Owo.
Yeah.
Owo.
Owo.
That means it broke.
Yeah, Owo.
Yeah.
What's frog again?
For Okpolo.
There's
Nah, you're
Opolo.
fresh.
Yeah,
you're
there's
fresh.
How do you know that,
Opolo.
bro?
You're
Yeah,
fresh.
there's-
Nah, get out.
there's-
You're fresh.
there's
You're
Opolo.
not one of us.
You're fresh. You're fresh. You're fresh.
I said Ogbono.
She said it.
No, but there's two.
There's
Opolo is
Opolo, which is
there's-
brain.
Opolo is brain.
And then Okpolo.
Which is
Ogbono.
No,
the frog.
it's
Opolo.
Pokpo.
Opolo.
Law.
And that's
No.
frog.
Yeah, that's frog.
Opolo. How the
And
hell
then
do you know
Opo-
what frog translation is?
She's
Because-
fresh,
No,
bro.
only freshies know. I can't
She's
translate
fresh.
every word. I can,
But that shit came at the
Even
end of
asked
the
her what is
frog. She said it like this.
That's the thing I'm trying to say. Like, I know my Yoruba, it's just the delivery
Yeah.
of it.
Okay.
How do you say bottle?
Ego.
I know that.
Ego,
I know
yeah,
that
yeah,
one,
ego.
actually.
How do you say window?
Window, innit?
Say window, innit?
Hey. Camera.
Window.
That's a window, isn't
You
it?
say camera.
Camera is camera, no.
Wow.
No, but you say there's actually some words
There's
in
actually
English.
Yoruba.
No, there isn't.
No.
there's words
Everything
in
has a
English.
translation.
I used to say this, so I spoke to my grad. She said,
Yeah,
every
everything has a
single word
translation.
Yeah,
has a translation.
but your
It's
brain
we
will be
westernized
figuring
She
it
said
out.
that. That's how all of us. We don't know how
No,
to
it's-
speak.
Yeah.
There is
Even
a
glass,
Even our
this
pet-
glass that's on your eye, it go ju.
Of
You
course,
go
yeah,
Jew.
yeah.
There's something
Wow.
for
When she
everything.
said that, yeah.
Even this is ago. This is
Yeah.
ago.
What's Ago? Ago is watch.
It's,
This is
anything with
ago.
the face.
Anything
This
Anything
is
with the
ago.
face.
This is ago.
I go.
This is ago. This is
Wait
ago.
below you, I go.
Yeah, we know ago.
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 Physical.
Listen,
Ago is watch.
Ago.
So anything with a screen is a watch. Is
I don't know, bro.
Essentially.
And
That's
ago
dead.
is
Even
glass, bro.
clock, I go.
Yeah, clock
Yeah.
is Ago.
Yeah, bro.
Anything with
There
a
was-
face is clock.
there was a video I was watching. Some woman, she
Ago.
was working in a hospital, right? And there was a Yoruba woman, and obviously they've given her one mad diagnosis, and they said, "Okay, you understand Yoruba, right? Please translate it to her." She said, "What?"
It's cool.
Can you imagine doing a medical sort of
That's
diagnosis
You just said,
in Yoruba?
I love my show, you
A
shall.
medical
Hold on, I'm showing you.
Come on,
Lord.
cut to Shelley.
diagnosis.
So,
Mẹ́wàá ń
kí ni ẹ
ṣẹlẹ̀.
ti
How do
wọlé?
you say it? Yeah, bro.
Ó ti wọnú
Okay,
yín, ó ti
ó ti
wọ́n yín lára.
entered.
Ó ti
It
It
has gone inside you and it's done
How
some
do you tell them
crazy
that you're-
things.
kàn mess yín up.
It just messed you up.
pé àmọ́
Like,
nǹkan tí a máa ṣe
We don't know what we're gonna do anymore.
a máa mú jáde.
We're gonna take it out.
You know at home parties,
Yeah.
when there's that one uncle that's speaking in Yoruba, you need to have the translator. Or in the church
Bro,
service.
imagine being the one who and tells you.
Bro,
Nah,
that must
bro.
be
There's some
mad.
places that don't want to hear Yoruba.
Oh my
Imagine
God.
a courtroom.
Exactly.
So your honor.
Exactly.
Oh my God. There was
Literally.
Ẹ̀gbọ́rọ̀.
ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí
So-
ètò wa.
Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Lọ́jọ́ yìí.
Ṣọmọ ọkùnrin yìí.
This
Kò
man,
ṣe nǹkan tó.
he did something
They don't
Kò
tell
ṣe
me, they don't
nǹkan
tell
that
me.
wasn't good.
This one is not for our
Kò
other
ṣe
country
nǹkan
watchers.
tí.
Different
ẹ rò pé ó ṣe.
scenarios.
He didn't do
Different
what you think he
scenarios have
said he did.
different words.
Ó
in
wà
it.
nílé.
He was at
Ó wà
home.
pẹ̀lú ìyàwó
He
ẹ̀.
was with his wife.
Kò lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù
He
yẹn.
didn't- he
kí
went
wọ́n
to the-
sọ
he
pé
didn't go
ó
to the
lọ-
Like I'm
shop.
in an RCCG service right now.
Hey,
fam.
Pete. Nah.
It's crazy as well
I'll
because
fall on the
different,
floor, bro.
different scenarios have different word choices. So you just said okrin. In a court of law, they wouldn't say is ogbeni.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot, this person.
He's not
Yeah.
going
This
more
person-
like.
No,
No, that's a
they
Ogbeni's
don't-
person.
Yes, it's person. They
No, but I thought Ogbeni's more like a. It's used more in an endearing kind of way.
no, that's
no,
us that we
Ogbeni's
do that.
person.
Ogbeni just means person. This person.
Yeah.
So they won't address you as man or
Man,
woman.
yeah.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
she's fresh. She's fresh.
came in
She's
2007,
even giving us,
fam.
guys.
No,
She's
no.
giving us law.
No, you've confirmed
law
it.
I
school
watch Nollywood
in
every
Origin,
day.
in Nigeria.
in a courtroom, you don't use.
You don't use
I watch
ocarine.
Nollywood
In a
every
costume.
What
day.
they would say is a granny because that's the person. How the hell do you know this stuff?
This
bro?
girl, her YouTube is filled with Odilare.
Yeah,
that guy,
bro.
bro.
Odunlade Adekola is
Odunlade,
my
come on.
uncle. You don't know? What?
Listen.
Hey, you know you kind of look like him though.
Yo.
Sorry, please.
Oh God,
Yeah,
damn.
Can you bring him
I
up?
don't even know you're talking about.
You
let's
don't
see
do
what he looks
Odilades.
like.
Now, when you see the picture,
You could pass for like a nephew or like
Bro.
a cousin. I
Like
can't
they-
lie.
Man said
Was
you
it
look like...
Adekola.
Odunlade what?
Adekola.
Oh no, but you know what's so funny?
You see it?
You know what's so funny?
Oh!
You gotta see it.
Chill, you.
Hey, yo, I can't lie, bro.
You got to turn the phone a kind of way. You got to, you know.
Chill, you.
You said, are you drunk?
I say you could
Kilo
pass for
mu,
it. You could.
show
What
me
have you
you
drink?
drink.
What have you had
I'm
to drink?
dehydrated. I'm functioning on
dehydrated.
dehydrated. I'm
Do you drink
dehydrated.
alcohol?
Man said I look like
You could pass
man
as a
like
cousin.
As a family
Odilade
member.
As a
Adekola.
family member
As a
somewhere.
relative.
First of all, nose nothing alike. He looks like he bleaches. My mouth is different. Eyes are different. I look nothing like this guy.
Man like Oduns.
Look at him in his prime, innit? You see the resemblance.
Where's the brand?
Man like Oduns, man. You okay?
She said family member.
And he
Goodness.
like,
No,
it's
the
not,
guy
it's
is
not to
normal
the
uncle,
T.
but like
Let me,
I
let
don't
me,
look
let
like
me,
this.
let me.
You resemble him, not that you look like him. Okay, sorry, wrong.
Man like Oduns.
Give
Wait
him
for
someone
the.
like
Hey, don't do that.
We call him Tinubu.
Don't.
We call him Tinubu because he looks like he has money.
God forbid.
Okay,
why? You saved it.
You
saved
saved
it.
that
I
one.
thought it was
You
saying
saved
like
that one.
Is that not the reason we
No,
call
I
him
thought
that,
you were
fam?
calling that because he looks like Tinubu.
Nah, I don't look like
Man.
Tinubu. I'm at you.
Who do you look like? Okay, Popo.
You look more like Aki than me,
You
bro.
look like Aki. You like Popo.
No, you look like Aki and Popo mix.
Wow.
They join together.
Wow.
Combination.
Combination.
Oh my days.
But yeah, we have to start rounding up.
Yeah, that's our nupple.
Damn,
Well,
we're
let's-
really getting into it.
Yeah, we are.
Wait, one thing I'll say is, how do you find juggling having a professional
Yes,
full-time
yes,
job
yes.
Yeah.
and doing something this sort of engaging on the side? Like, how do you sort of balance your time? How do you sort of do the two?
It kind of ties back to what I was actually starting to say earlier in the conversation. So the team, we're so knit together that it kind of makes certain things easy on the wedding coordination side of my job. So for me, for instance, as the wedding planner, she has the backlog of stuff as her main role.
Yeah.
I typically only come in like 2 weeks to the wedding. So it's not hectic for me personally to balance the two. My on the day is my main involvement in any wedding.
Okay.
Because I'm one of there's 2 lead wedding coordinators. I'm one of them. So we're the ones that are dealing everything. So all that 4 a.m. and all that waking up stuff, we deal with that.
Okay.
So anything prior to that, it would be for me in that
Okay.
sense. So it's a good balance.
Okay, so that means it doesn't take too much of your, I mean, on the day and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks before.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
as a whole year.
No.
No,
It's
but it must be long
holistically.
still though, because like, wouldn't you have to take time off work for all these?
Yeah, so for every wedding, I have to take annual leave if
That's
it's on a
a long
weekday.
one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just go a
So-
little cheeky, like work from home.
How are you gonna work from home as an accountant? So what's your annual
That
wedding?
dude too.
From
If somebody's asking for money to be transferred to their account and I'm taking 6 hours to
I'm
respond.
working from my Wi-Fi is down.
Wow.
Is it wow?
Whoever your employment.
You can't even do that.
Home.
And you're telling me
Even
that
if he sleeps like
can
this,
you
that's
see,
you
but-
do this
Like,
again.
Can
You know-
you see?
You know, last week I was dreaming about working.
Bro, listen,
To
I
the
hear
point
it.
that
Yeah.
so I wasn't actually sleeping because there was a case that my brain I couldn't.
Oh, you're a lawyer?
Yeah, I
Okay.
couldn't. I just couldn't find how to draft what I need to draft. innit? While sleeping, I was actually working.
Thinking
like
through
my
it, yeah.
brain. It was such a weird feeling. Like I genuinely the whole night.
Man was lucid dreaming.
But when
fam.
you woke up,
I woke up earlier to then finish it.
but when you woke up,
you
all the
get it?
ideas came to you though,
No,
right?
I genuinely felt like I was like
You're still
I
working.
don't know how to explain it.
I
It was
heard.
actually scary.
That's how I revise. I revise in my sleep.
And I felt like this is a problem now because genuinely I was thinking of the solution the whole 6 hours I was sleeping, and then woke up and I just carried on working. But I don't feel like I slept.
Yeah, that's why I'm like when I revise. I revise when I
That's
sleep.
terrible.
I'll be sleeping. I'll be teaching myself.
That's mad. We didn't even ask you like how your exam was.
I won't come. We'll find our results next month. So
Amen.
Man,
Come
God's
on.
grace, man. You got this.
God's
man.
grace
This,
will be fine.
this guy's a serious somebody, yeah.
God bless.
Like,
God bless.
don't
This
think
guy's
he
more
just
serious.
ghosted.
He's more serious than me.
Nah, you, bro. You do your thing.
So
Next
what's
time
next
the
for you in
brain.
terms
Come
of
on,
like?
Spider-Man.
Is it more weddings or is it do you wanna diversify your wedding? How can I say your wedding package or portfolio? Is there more things you want to do, or are you comfortable with what you're doing right now?
Do you know what? I feel like I'm currently in a good place. It's not chaotic, and that's something that I always try and avoid. Like, I've had instances where my life was just too chaotic in one go, trying to do like so many. Because I'm one of those people, unfortunately, once I have an idea, I want to see them all through. But I just had to have a moment of realization with myself that you keep burning out year on year, and you keep wondering why, dipping your hand in fire and thinking, why am I getting burnt? So at the moment, in this current phase in life, I'm getting to like a seniorish level with my accounting stuff. So I am required more in that regard. So taking on any new activity, long story short, to answer your question, at this point in time, no, I'm not really trying to diversify anymore. But I say that, and I can wake up tomorrow and say I want to go to the studio and record.
Record what?
Okay.
Are you a rapper?
Are you a singer or rapper?
Oh no, I do content stuff.
Okay.
So sometimes I go like to studios with artists, do content for them. And
For them. Oh, that's cool.
Don't worry. At the end, you'll drop all the acts.
Yeah, of course. All your businesses.
When I say Shagberu, that's why I sold pure water before, bro.
Wow, I won't be surprised.
Wow.
But go on.
Did you guys ever like in secondary school like buy things from the
sweet.
top
Come
shop
on,
and
normal
sell
level,
them?
man. Come on.
You know all too well.
What?
Did
Don't say that was a CEO.
Did I?
Bro, let me tell you, if I took you through my accounts, you'd be
Hey, bro,
shocked.
I took it to another
Let me tell you
level.
something.
Come on, I made some serious money.
Something.
I made
Through my
some.
whole academic. I did it
Academic.
on purpose.
Well, listen, you said academic.
Man. Make me.
Are you want to call me the freshie?
I have one accent.
Academic.
Come on, man. But I did through my whole time
through-
in secondary school. That's a lie, man, bro. Through my whole time in secondary school, yeah, man. We're shot in top shotters.
Well done, man.
I did mine in uni, not
What did
secondary.
you?
What
You
said?
said
What you
girlfriend.
shot in? You say yes.
You know what?
She said, yeah, why not? Let me use
Yeah,
what
right,
I
that
hear it.
chicken. Come on now. Everybody's hungry in
Yeah, I hear
uni.
it.
Certain man got it for free. Certain man had to pay. I hear
Get
it.
me.
You
The
know.
game is the
So
game.
the life go.
The game is the
Which
game.
camp were you in?
Me, I made it myself.
Okay.
Yeah, Broski. What about you?
I definitely made it
Silence is
myself.
definitely-
You know I like my cooking. I definitely made it.
What about you?
No, I didn't make it myself. I have to be honest.
Honesty is the best
Hey,
policy.
yo. Anyway, you see what?
I hear
Anyway,
it.
guys?
I hear it. Do you know, even just from your demeanor, you look. Even just his demeanor when he walked in, he was like, "I don't like stress.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't like stress.
You man's
If I can pay for it to be done, why not? I hear it.
Wait, you actually saw Jollof first? What uni did you go? Coventry.
Yeah, me.
Actually, no, my uni was good. Nottingham Trent University.
Same university,
You
man.
What year did
Hey,
you
bro.
graduate?
I graduated only 2 years ago. I mean,
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I'm okay,
That's
girl.
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
the-
delay,
I
oh.
graduated
Big
2017.
Huh?
So, yeah.
I wasn't even
uni,
out
yeah,
of secondary
exactly.
school yet.
So you can imagine.
I was still in Pampas.
You can imagine. I don't know why you're laughing. You graduated at the same time. In
That's
fact,
what I
I
mean.
know,
I'm in
but
pain.
she's aimed at you.
you graduated at the same time.
Everything's done. I know.
And this is a new problem.
It's a group thing.
Hey,
yo.
Wait,
It's a
hold on.
group
So
thing.
wait, hold on. If you graduated in 2017,
Yeah, so,
you were 23 around that time.
well, 21, 22. Yeah.
21, 22. And we're in 2024.
Yeah, you do the maths. Yeah. I see now you gone, that's it.
You man are in your 30s.
Well, no, almost.
Sorry, who's you, man?
Yeah.
I'm in the waiting room.
I think
I'm in the
he's
waiting
you,
room.
man.
I'm
Sorry.
in the waiting
Damn.
room.
No, who's you, man?
You man are old like that.
No, who's you,
Man,
man?
it's you, man.
Nah, I'm no. We're 2020.
This is my twin right now. We're born in the same month,
You didn't hear me
We're born in the
say.
same month, not the
same
same
year.
When
Living.
you did graduate 2020. right?
2022.
Wait, you're a 2000 baby. Yeah. You're a kid.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh, here we
Crazy.
go.
Wait, I can be born in 2000.
Oh.
Nah, scratch that. Nigga, to us. You were born in 2000.
That's the best year to be born.
Hey,
How?
wait, do you know what the Millennium Dome is?
She doesn't. What is that?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
You were born in
Say it
2000.
in the one that can understand. Say
You
it
don't
to me,
know.
Yoruba.
Do you know what the Millennium Dome
Say
is?
it to me, Yoruba.
What do you mean,
Yoruba?
Yoruba?
You were born.
Sunny, Timolegba.
What's your lot's childhood? What was it even like?
Yeah, bro.
My childhood was
What was on
DS.
TV for kids them times? Like,
Hannah
When she said she came in
Montana.
2007, I was thinking, bro.
You know Trouble.
What?
oh yeah, they don't. You barely knew what channel, aka channel you was.
But you know,
Really?
like the old school
Yeah,
shows,
see.
like even like
Wait,
Keenan and
hold
Kel
on. You
and all
can't
them.
do that to me because I was born and raised in Nigeria. I
But you
didn't have. I didn't
that's
have
Oh,
that.
hers.
Okay.
So I'm different.
She was watching.
My story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
Taxi.
Super Story.
Yeah. Don't go studio, bro. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
If I should
She'll
just
flog
scatter all
you.
your
Yeah,
settings
yeah.
now, whoa, they'll say I'm a bad
I'm
person.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Cheeky.
I'm bad. I'm a bad
Like,
boy.
yo,
born in
2000 really, bro.
2000.
Hey, let's talk about the 30s,
No,
bro.
let's talk about the
Well,
2000.
none of us is 30 yet.
None of us are 30.
But you're
bro.
touching it.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
What
you
are you
feeling
touching?
that
Like
pressure?
20.
I'm touching quarter life.
24.
Mm.
What is that?
Said, what
It's an age.
No, when people are born in 2000, I'm really intrigued.
I be like, raw, the babies were born then? Like,
Because you're in the same age group as like these, like, you know them kids that do the random dance. And
No, don't do that. Now, don't do that. Don't do that. No, we're not.
grown man.
That's your age, mate.
grown
No,
man.
they are
hey,
not.
yo.
Boy, you're Gen-
No, I'm Gen Z.
No, Gen 8, because
Yeah.
they have to restart the thing, because, yeah. They have to start.
Gen Z. Do you know what's actually funny? It seems like the alphabet is going backwards because I think the people, the set after me are Gen Y.
Right, yeah, I think
Yeah,
so, I think
they
so,
are.
yeah.
So that's a bit crazy. Like, when
So
did
it
A
was X,
start? And how did it get
You're
to Z?
A.
We're literally the last of millennials, though. We
Yeah.
just made it to
Yeah.
millennials. We would have been Gen Z.
Wait, huh?
If we were born in 1 year later,
Gen
we
Z
would've been
starts
Gen Z.
from.
1996.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, so.
So people have lied to me.
you're the
They're
last of-
shouting millennium, so
probably
they're Gen Z.
yeah.
Fam, I'd seen 5 summers before you even existed, fam.
That's crazy.
So you're 95 then?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're 29 this year?
Wow.
Or you're
Huh?
29?
I'm growing old,
That
though.
was good.
We're getting old, bro.
Are you
Old.
feeling the pressure of 30?
Nah, I'm
Is that a
looking
thing?
forward to it.
Nah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
go
The
my
foundation
own
is
shoulder,
set, man. It's time to
Yeah.
build.
Yeah,
Fairs.
man. I think
I think
we've
that's
been
to go,
grafted.
man.
All of
That
us
was
been
good.
grafted. I feel
So-
like
It's time to go, man.
I feel you feel the pressure when you're not really like happy sometimes
Yeah.
where you are in life. You know? I
Yeah.
feel like for me, it's been faithful. So
Hallelujah,
That's it,
praise
man.
Jesus.
Yeah, are you looking forward to your big 25?
I'm ready. I even need to start. You reminded me. I need to start looking for venues for that whole party.
Are you going to start your heaven to coordinate?
Maybe actually.
What are you gonna do, like bouncy castles? Like?
no, but grown man, like, do you need a performer?
One continually
Do you
Juliet.
need a performer, magician?
I'm looking for something that can throw at your head.
Are you sure you can have alcohol at your party?
But I said, what?
Are
You're
you
going to
sure?
get bouncing.
If I carry this bottle now, I'll show myself finish on this camera. So let me
because
let me
Aye,
just
it's
be
a good
behaving
question.
myself.
She's, Missy is mad.
Actually, it's
Missy
gonna
said
be
bouncy
it's gonna be something.
Okay.
But no, that's crazy though. You guys are doing well for yourselves then.
We're trying, man. We're trying. You're
Grinding.
doing well as well.
Appreciate
Accounting
it.
already at your tender age. That's really good.
That's a tender.
Thanks.
Jesus.
No,
really good.
I'm just gonna.
No, and,
all
and
these jabs can
no,
go.
no. Honestly, being real, like it's actually impressive.
It's-
that you're
no, it's
working,
actually
and you also
commendable,
got a
man.
side hustle that you're building. Like I think it's very commendable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could be in DLT motor right now. You're not.
could.
Hey,
Do you know
There's
what
not
it
a-
is?
Hey, there's nothing bad
DLT.
about going to DLT
DLT.
motor.
Nah, DLT motor.
It's good to go, man.
I-
Go
you
catch your
wouldn't
vibe,
even
catch
see
the
me
sun,
there
enjoy
anyway.
yourself.
You would never go.
No, absolutely.
she got money to make, man.
Not
Come
even
on.
that. Even if I didn't, I still
It's
wouldn't.
not
go.
your vibe.
What's your vibe?
I don't understand the concept behind party holidays. Never have, never will.
I
think
can't
when
lie.
I mean, you haven't had many years of being able to.
It might, did any man got Afro Nation? Wait, you said she hadn't had many years?
She's only look, 21 was like.
As you can see.
She's only had 3 years of being able to even travel.
It's true.
Isn't
It's
it
true.
over 21?
It's true. It's true.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry, man. You get there soon, though.
Yeah. No, she was getting on to us about being old.
So wait, when we were at Afro Nation,
Okay.
what, she was like in sixth form.
Bro, grown man. No.
Oh,
Genuinely, you're
Jesus
probably in
Christ.
sixth
Nah,
form.
you're young.
This
What
is
year?
crazy.
Application was 2019,
2019.
Where was you?
I was in
Sixth form.
uni. It was the
Oh.
summer before I went uni.
Some
Some
before, so you
before.
were just you were still in the
Yeah.
waiting room for university, man.
You was in sixth form.
Oh, Afro Nation.
I imagine.
What is that?
Fam.
Hey, we're growing old, bro.
Old, bro.
We're growing
man.
old. What shocked you when you told me your youngest brother is going uni? That's why I said I'm
Bro,
finished.
he's just completed his first year.
I'm
It's
finished.
mad.
Do you know what it
Your
is?
brother's in uni. Your youngest brother.
They will learn.
What?
They will learn.
Bro, I'm finished, bro.
You will learn.
Bro, I'm finished, bro.
I'm good, like,
Bro, you speak to him
Bro.
on the phone, you think anyway, Sha.
Are you? What are you? Are
Voice
you the
deep.
oldest, youngest, middle,
I'm the oldest.
oldest?
We're done. Me too.
Yeah.
And
me
what's
too,
your?
man.
The two after me are like year and a half apart each,
Okay.
and then little ones.
So what? 23, 22, and then
21, 20.
oh, you lot
Yeah.
close, innit?
Yeah.
close in age.
But it's just the three of us. The rest starts to get gappy.
Yeah.
Fair.
Man.
Well, don't worry, you'll be like us one day, sure.
Bro,
Was
get
was
old.
like us.
4 years, bro.
Nah,
like,
time
you won't
like
get to
tomorrow,
29.
fam.
Nah, bro, we're far from.
Everybody
Whoa,
must
whoa,
grow now.
Like, we're 5 years older than
It's old, man.
Sorry, I really don't. I can't say like I like this mic. Quick question, yeah. I saw this on socials the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It was talking about, it was a girl on TikTok. She was talking about age gaps and what's appropriate and what's not. Did you see that?
Yeah.
No, I
No, I haven't
didn't see
seen
I
it.
didn't-
What did she say?
Is it that age gap between you and your partner?
Partner, yeah. She was like, a 20-year-old and a 25-year-old doesn't make sense. Do you agree?
Yes.
Doesn't make sense.
Does not make sense.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
That 30 and 25 makes sense.
But why? It's the
It
same
depends
age gap.
where you are in life.
Because you both of you are in completely different
Different
realms of
stages.
lives.
Yeah.
I
Like
think-
one is just
hear that.
literally coming out of uni,
one
and the
is
other has
like-
3 to 4 years in the
Yeah.
working world. That will both
Do
of
you
you
know
are
what it is?
facing two different
Do
things.
you know what it is? It depends on what life that 20-year-old has lived, innit? Because if
Now, that's the answer I was looking
I
for.
can't really date a younger like that, bro.
If no,
Nah,
that's fair
man.
enough. But if they've gone through that uni route, then I hear you. But some people went through different routes
Yeah,
and different things in
straight
life.
to
Some people are
apprenticeship.
business owners at young ages, exposed to a lot, so they've experienced a lot. If you're 20, you're legal, you're very much so an adult, so it's not really anything wrong with it. in
No,
the
I
grand
don't.
scheme of
I
things. It's
can never
just-
say as long as legal. I can't say it's
but-
wrong.
but-
But I think
Morally, you're looking at
morally, I'm looking at that. As a 25-year-old guy, I was never looking at a 20-year-old.
I think again for me at 20,
Yeah.
it just depends on what like the person's been through in their life.
Yeah.
What constitutes like what's their constitution basically. What
It's gonna sound mad, yeah,
Yeah.
but at that age, I'll look at 20-year-old and I could feel like, yeah, I could get whatever I want with minimal effort. Like, no, genuinely, like,
I hear it.
I
though.
don't,
depends,
I
though.
don't feel I'll be held to any standard. I feel like whatever I
Not
provide you,
necessarily. Not necessarily.
I feel like whatever I provide you, you'd be like, raw.
Not necessarily.
It's
Not
crazy you
necessarily.
say that because I have this saying that I always say to my guy friends. A lot of women in this day and age have made certain things so easily accessible that men have found it, I guess, worthless in just every woman, even though it's just like a small percentage of women that are like that. It's like it's now categorized that, oh yeah, like
This is how they.
this
think.
is just how they are. Like
Do
that's
you know
just
what it
their
is?
thinking.
This is an affliction of social media. I think generally, both men and women have warped perceptions of one another.
Agreed.
Like, we have very much so superficial views of women, and likewise, you guys have of us, where you think, you know, we're very shallow or whatever, and then we think you're money hungry. Do you know what I mean? All you
Very
want
materialistic,
is
etc.,
stuff.
etc.
But like you said, on the ground it's different. It's just what tends to happen is on social media, the loudest voices gets pushed to the top.
That's true.
You know, so
I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I feel like even genuinely, I'm quite an
Me-
old soul.
Me personally, I personally wouldn't
couldn't
do
be
it. It's just
younger.
that again, if I saw somebody in that position, it's not a situation I would be like, oh, that's weird.
No.
Each to their own,
Each to
innit?
their
But,
own.
like, as for me in my household, like, what am I doing with?
Because they'd have to ask themselves, so 24? 23?
That one's. I think
22?
when you
can't
start
even
get-
find anyone that you
that
have to
one's
go to
slightly
20.
better. So like, I think what you said is key. I think it depends what stage you're
Yeah.
on. Like, if someone's like, let's say 24, 25, dating's 28, 29, I hear that more because you're kind of
You're in similar realms.
similar realms in terms of career driven, pattern of your life. But when you're talking like 20 and a 25, 26-year-old, like your
Again,
mindset is very different.
I think this is very much so based on that university sort of
Route.
path of life, innit? I feel like again, if you're somebody that has finished school from 16 and just gone
Been
straight into
grinding
business and been
from
grinding,
16.
dealing with
That's a good
adults
point.
since 16,
That's a very good
you've not
point.
been dealing with
I
little
think so.
kids.
Maybe it's because I haven't met a lot
Do
of
you know
people
what I mean?
like that.
No, but another thing, I think, especially for you lot that have younger siblings, I just feel like you can't date someone who's the same age
as your younger sister.
seem
Oh no,
mad.
of course.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You're dating your
That
younger
is-
siblings.
It's not. It's
friends.
for
That
me
is
personally.
creepy.
Like, because of that, I do agree. However, I'm just saying, as a general sort of rule of thumb,
Overview,
I
It depends on people's experiences.
I think it depends on.
Could you date someone younger than you?
Absolutely not.
But you can date someone older than you.
Well,
Hey,
that's
what
how
she
it's supposed to
That's
be
what she
now.
wants,
how
bro.
old
Ah.
would you? How old would you go?
I'm not telling on myself.
Hey, this girl
girl.
do
That means she
35.
can do some good numbers.
She's done.
34.
34, 35, 34,
Uncle
35.
But
Uh-uh.
34, 35.
Nah.
She's doing
I
34,
always had this
35.
rule.
35.
No matter what age I am, the max I can go is 5 years.
Okay.
Okay, so you.
Okay.
So 29. You're 25 this year, right?
I'm 24 this year.
20, you're even 23.
You.
I mean, I
When
don't
you
know
were
what's so
doing the
shocking,
calculations
innit?
earlier, 2024.
Yeah, man.
Come on now.
I thought you hit 24.
We're old, bro.
Just a few more months.
It's fine, man.
Hi. How's life?
Life is-
He's like, what do you guys even do down there? Like, what do you guys even do down there?
What do you not do for fun? Like,
Do you know what's crazy? I feel like my 23 years is different to probably your next person's 23 years.
Fair.
Because as you mentioned, like career and everything that I'm doing, firstborn Nigerian daughter.
Yeah.
And coming to this country as well.
Yeah.
The drive is different.
So
Mentality
I've
shift.
had
You have to mature
definitely I've had like an early 23-year life, I would say.
Yeah.
You could tell as well because you're very well spoken.
Thank you.
I'll give you
Yeah.
that. And like you've got your head screwed on, so you can definitely you don't come like someone who's
Young.
You got quite a mature
Mind.
mindset, I would say, which is good. It's good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're carrying the flag for your
So,
youngers
yes, Dami, let's plug Touch of Heaven as we round up.
and all your stuff.
All
that
of
you
Yeah,
do.
plug yourself.
Because
Your
you
All
guys
the
do a lot of
shout-outs.
stuff.
It was when I was in the Uber that I was like, damn, I didn't bring my lanyard. It has like a QR code for you to just slap it on there for me. But so I don't get it wrong is why I'm bringing this on. So we've changed the name a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah. So now it's at
Heaven.
Touch of Heaven UK. It was like just Touch of Heaven before, but
Okay.
now
Touch of
we have the UK on the end because we're UK based mainly. So Touch of Heaven UK, as I mentioned earlier, you can either book us for a full wedding planning service or just a wedding coordinating service, or even we made it so much easier for people now.
else?
We have an ebook.
Ebook.
If you don't want to have a physical person,
If you don't,
you can actually just buy an ebook and
Buy
it can just
the
assist
ebook.
you. For the likes of our good sir here that didn't want to book Touch
Come
of
on.
Heaven
Oi.
UK. That's why we made it.
Can you book the ironing package?
In it, does the
It's
ebook
still
have
stuck on
the
the
ironing
I
package?
didn't have met you.
Can you book
before.
the
I
ironing?
didn't have met you.
Can you just
I
add the ironing
wanna
package?
die.
Because I need that, please.
This guy, you iron yourself.
Bro.
What said ironing package?
Don't worry,
Hold
Shakes.
on,
But
When
that-
it-
what was
You know
that?
the one thing about Shakes? Shakes is bougie now.
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Bro, I've known
Bro.
this
Do you know,
guy,
I was
yeah.
clocking you at the wedding. I was
Bro,
like, yeah,
Shakes, I've
I
known
hear
Shakes
it.
yeah, since like year 8, year 9.
Oh, wow, that deep.
I've seen the evolution.
The elevation.
Of Shakes.
Mm.
And it's beautiful.
Shakes has become so.
So in
bougie.
other words, they said you were a bush boy growing
He
up.
was.
I was a
He
bush
was.
Oh, you're not
He was a
denying
No, I was a
bush
bush boy. I was very bush
He
boy.
was. Now he's.
I used to wear.
No, no.
I used to wear
The
pointy
bushes.
shoes.
The bushes.
Nah, it was.
I used to wear
Wow.
pointy shoes to
Shakes
school.
is like
Like church
Jesus.
shoes, the shiny
for
one.
him. It's about convenience.
I hear
Why
it.
I work hard. Why I want convenience.
I hear it.
My good
I want-
friends.
And you were
Yeah.
not born in Nigeria.
No,
No, but
That
Shakes
is
is now
crazy.
bougie. Like
This ironing
Wow.
package, can we do it?
very.
He's not
joking,
just said
you know.
ironing. I've
Just
counted.
for
Shakes,
you.
you've said this 6
Shakes
times.
would pay
You see
for
for
that
your
package.
wedding. If my
100.
suit
Don't
isn't
even
ironed,
book
yeah.
me. Where's the agbada
You
for
might-
his wedding?
You see how it's gonna
For
be
the
on my
child.
wedding day?
Don't
Your
even
name
book
will
Touch
be
of
on
Heaven.
door,
Just come.
Yeah.
and your
I'll
suit will
just
be in
come
the
and
room.
iron.
She said
Iron.
she'll just come and
That's
iron
it.
for your
Just pay
package.
me to come and iron.
No problem.
This
I
is
need
gonna be the
Where
most
is it?
I need to
expensive
take
ironing
it. I need
you've
to take
ever
it to
done.
management.
Where's the
My
wedding?
management
track
needs to
is in,
sign something.
But
When
the
management
other
sign,
one in-
Oh, it's
When
in,
the
it's
white
in
is in
London.
Seville.
Yeah.
It's trad that you need.
I'll talk to my management. Once management sign, I'll let you know.
Oh yes, he has management now.
I have
Yeah,
management.
yes, he
I have
has
management.
management now.
Man
I'm
said
signed, you
ironing
know.
package.
Come on.
I love
Word
that for
signed.
you.
Man, like
Signed.
sad. So what other stuff do you want to plug other than because you said you do filming as well for?
Yeah, but that's not something that I do like as a thing. It's
Okay.
just kind of like an enjoyment thing for me.
Okay.
But I mean, you can follow me personally on social media. I'm mainly only on Instagram.
Yes.
And it's
What's the
_.dams.
Come on,
Come on,
underscore
dot
that
dams.
dams.
So make sure you follow your girl.
Come on, follow your
Come on.
girl.
Follow
And
your
while
girl.
we're at it, all these wonderful companies that have unofficially sponsored us. If you
Except
see
this one. This is cheap.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, Tweaks.
Come on,
Twix,
if
K2
you see
Super
this,
Malts.
definitely
Come on,
Sponsor
partner with
us.
SB Live.
and make
What
sure
she
you
said.
like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you,
Oh, you
SB
should have told me
Live.
to do that.
Okay, you do it.
Oh,
I've
sorry.
dreamt of this my
Alright,
whole
go on,
life,
go on.
guys.
Go on,
Okay.
go on. Your dream is coming true
Listen.
in your 23
It
years
feels
of
like it's
living.
gonna break.
Go
It
on.
won't break.
Is
It
it
won't
gonna
break. It
drop?
won't break.
It's
Don't
not
worry.
standing.
It
Let me
was-
hold
it's
it.
standing.
All right, let's go.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Damn. Oh no, you practice.
Well done,
No,
well
you
done, well
practice.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
That's us.
SB Live, let's go.
Now, well done, Dan.